All right, Shalom. This is Shalomah from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Dash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel, unique Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I want to get into hunting season is right around the corner. As we go deeper into the end, right before the nukes, the nuclear weapons fall and destroy Babylon the Great, aka United States of America, there are going to be a lot of killings and a lot of murders done to this place to take down Esau Edom's kingdom. Esau Edom being the so-called white man, whose lineage goes back to the biblical Edomites, which are most of you so-called white people. But hey, just being real, the scriptures let you know that your race will be hunted down at the end, and I want to get into that with the precepts. And it's not gonna be like any movies that you've seen, video games. It's not good. It's gonna be worse than. It's gonna make Mortal Kombat look like Mario Brothers. This is gonna make your average horror movie look like a comedy. The ways that you people are gonna be hunted down and destroyed is gonna be horrific. And these are not my words. This is what the Bible is saying. So you better pray that your lineage goes back to Israel, because if you're an Edomite alive in those days, or any heathen, if you're not an Israelite, right at that time, you're finished, and your finish is going to be, your death is going to be very terrible and painful. But first, I want to get into the Book of Psalms, chapter 18. And I was just reading that, and it was very powerful, because the Lord is awesome. The Lord is beyond all. There's no words to describe how great the Lord is, and the things that He can do, and the things that He's gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and start at 32. It says, "It is Yahweh that girdeth me with strength, and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds feet, and setteth me upon high places. He teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken in my arms. Thou hast given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holded me up, and the gentleness had made me great." So the Lord is, at that perfect time, the Lord is going to increase us in a way where we're not going to fear anything. Well, of course, we're going to fear the Lord. Even now, we only fear the Lord, because He's all power. We don't fear you, Edomites, because we already know that you don't like us. We already know that your plan is to murder us. We already know, what your future plans are. And that's to basically have everybody up under you, fully up under you, and to have full control of everyone. You want to be like the Most High. But, hey, the Lord is going to take His men, and He's going to build His men up. But I'm going to continue to read. It says, "Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them, that they were not able to rise, that they are fallen under my feet." Hey, man, the Lord is about to build His men up to go after you devils. And it's not going to be the men that you see. It's not going to be The men that you see teaching is not going to be the prophets today, the great millstone. It's going to be us, Lord's willing, starting with the apostles on down, in the men of great millstone. Lord's willing that the Lord take us and change all of us, but we're going to be changed. We're not going to be the same, because there's nothing we can do to you right now. It's nothing that Israel can do to any of you nations, you heathen nations, right now, because you have power over us. But the wonders that the Lord is going to do to Israel is going to freak you people out. Something serious. Not just freak you people out, but, some of you people are going to die of heart attacks just from what you see. First, I want to go to, I have a few of them I want to get, and I'm going to make it quick. But the first one is Leviticus. Leviticus chapter 26, and I'm going to start at 7. It says, "And ye shall chase your enemies, and they shall fall before you by the sword. And 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemy shall fall before you by the sword." Hey, man, our enemy, our number one enemy, who is Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is going to fall by the sword before us. And is going to get chased down and hunted. And just to clarify who our enemy is, I'm going to go ahead and get it. The scripture that pretty much woke everybody up, especially those of Judah. It says, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. This is one of the curses that fell upon our people. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way thereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again." So the Lord is saying he's going to put us on slave ships and put us back into bondage after we came out of slavery in Egypt. He told us this. And, Jake, you had some niggas back then laughing about it. Nah, we not going to get put in those slaves. We walked into Egypt. How we going to go to Egypt on ships? They probably was mocking the Lord, talking shit. And what do you know? Negroes got put on those slave ships and got our ass handed to us by Esau. Basically got torn down, our whole tribe, taken into slavery, beaten, raped, robbed, murdered. And it says, "Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies," not our friends or our neighbors. When it talks about love your neighbor as you love thyself, that's not talking about the so-called white man. Our neighbor are Israelites. You Edomites are our enemies. It says, you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. Right, because we're not going to get redeemed. That word buy goes into redeemed, and that's going into Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus, coming back to save us. But hey, right before those times, the Lord is going to bless us with spiritual powers. And with those spiritual powers, not only are we going to heal our own people, our people are going to get saved, but we're also going to break you nations down. And now I want to go into, let's go to Jeremiah chapter. I forgot. I should have got this scripture first. Jeremiah chapter 16 and 16. It says, "Behold, I will send many fishers, said the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after I will send many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks." You're going to be chased down and searched out until you're destroyed. And it's not going to just be a sword through the heart. It's not going to be a bullet to the head. No, it's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. And this is going to be according to how the Lord feels. Let's stay in Jeremiah and go to Jeremiah 51. It says, "Thou art my battle axe and my weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms." And he's going to use us. The Lord is going to use his men of Israel to break these nations into pieces. And let me go down real quick. Okay, yeah. Jeremiah 51:25. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain." And that destroying mountain, the mountain is symbolic for a power in the scriptures. So that destroying power is Esau, Edom, because you've destroyed the earth. You destroyed everything: the animals, the air, the food, the water, the people. Everything's destroyed up under your rulership. It says, "Said the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth, and I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks. I will make thee a burnt mountain." And you're gonna be a burnt mountain. Right now, you're a mountain. You have power, but after a while, everything is gonna get destroyed, and that destruction, the main destruction, is gonna be the ICBM nuclear missiles coming over from Russia and these other countries. But leading up into that point, you're gonna be hunted down and destroyed over here in Babylon. Now I want to go to Isaiah chapter 41 and 15. It says, "Behold, I will make thee a new sharp thrusting instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thrust the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff." Hey, just like I read in Jeremiah 51. We're going to break down these mountains, which is the power structure of Esau, Edom over here. And then after that, it's going to be burnt up. It's going to be as chaff. The Lord said he's going to make his men, he's going to make them a sharp thrusting instrument. And that instrument is going to be, oh man, it's going to be terrible. It's like the things that you did to Jake, not the homosexual, the rape of the men and all of that disgusting stuff that you did. We're not going to do that. This is going to be pure righteous murder. Thus said the Lord Yahweh. And once again, we're not going to do it in the form that we're in now. We're going to be changed we're going to be changed to a type of being that can't be destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. I hope this was edifying. Once again, hunting season is right around the corner. And hey, right now, you got Esau hanging Jake all over the country. It's been, I think last week it was like 6 lynchings. And the damn police done ruled them suicides. What Jake, hang himself from a tree? What so-called Negro, will hang himself from a tree? After that's how our enemy has murdered us throughout these years from slavery up until this day, why would Jake go out and do the same shit to himself? No. That's Esau hanging Jake, hanging these so-called Negroes. Man, Esau, you got a lot of blood on your hands, buddy. You got a lot of blood on your hands. And the Lord is he's allowing you to do these things, so he'll have a reason to put his men on you, and his angels, and his animals, and his son, Yahushua. Everything, you're going to be destroyed by everything in that day. There's no hiding, it don't matter where you go. I would get that in Amos 9, but Amos 9 and 1 talks about how the Lord is gonna you're gonna try and hide into the depths of the sea, and also into the heavens above the clouds, and the Lord is gonna you still gonna be destroyed. It's no hiding. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Once again, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Peace, safety, much love, and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom.